Since Cullman Electric Cooperative was founded in 1936, employees have been working together with co-op members to make life better in the cities, towns, and communities we serve.
Co-ops are guided by a set of 7 principles. One of those is concern for the community.
Serving co-op members is an essential part of each employee's job, whether they work on the power lines or help members in the office.
Cullman EC's employees demonstrate that spirit of community service away from the office as well.
They volunteer with school activities and help coach youth sports teams. They provide leadership in their churches and with civic clubs, and in hundreds of other ways, both big and small.
Let's take a look at the unique ways some of Cullman Electric's employees give back to the community.
I went to a gala one year, and one of the girls, I said, "Do I need to help you clean up?" She said, "Oh no, you're not in the guild, you don't have to do that." She said, "But would you be interested in joining, become a member?" I love the getting together of it. You have a good friendship between the ladies there. We meet 4 times a year, and we start planning, getting things together, ideas. You do a lot of things to draw your crowd there. So, but the event is just a great opportunity to meet your friends and raise money at the same time. If no one's been there to look at some of the rooms, they're gorgeous rooms. And it's family friendly, children friendly, but it's a great update that's done for a hospital, and the hospital's been here quite a long time, so it was time for a change. So that's one of the things I'm glad I'm a part of. As you get older and you see what all you've done as a child up through teenage years to a young adult, and as I mature and get older, I do want to be part of the contribution back to this community and help it build and move forward in a lot of ways if I can help do that.
I read an article in the newspaper about the Cullman County Historical Society, and went to one of the meetings, and instantly just became enamored with listening to speakers talk about the history of Cullman. We typically do the historic downtown area of Cullman that flanks each side of the railroad tracks, which was really the heart and soul of Cullman for its first 100 years. We usually will take a block that we're emphasizing, and we will tell the evolution of that block, how it started out and why it looks like it does today. The thing I enjoy the most about the walking tours is interacting with the folks that come on the walking tours. You end up having people sharing stories about the city that they live in. We've had people come from as far away as California and Maine, and they have roots here, and they will share a story about their grandfather or their parents. And it just shows that, you know, we're all linked and we all are benefiting from the progress of this community. We all learn while we walk, and I learn. And, you know, the combination of getting to meet people, learning more stories is just wonderful, and it makes this town, you know, it makes this town come alive for me.
Growing up, my dad, he always cooked stuff, and I guess I kind of learned most of it from him.
Steve Link, you know, asked me if I wanted to do it. We thought we could cook and do good, so we give it a try.
The local Oktoberfest, we participated in it a couple of years, and we'd like to venture on out, participate in some other cook-offs.
I don't worry so much about any kind of secret spices or any particular way. If you cook it at a low temperature, and the longer you cook it, your goal to me, like with the Boston Butt, is just to get it to fall apart. And the longer you cook it at a slower temperature, the smoke to me gives it the taste.
You just got a lot of folks that's joined together that enjoy what they do and enjoy the competition. The manager up at Piggly Wiggly had asked us if we had anything that in particular we wanted to help out with, and we just decided that would be a worthy cause to donate to. My son was playing youth athletics out at West Point High School.
We got 3 girls and they all play sports.
We got together as a group of parents and decided how we could raise money, and it just turned into a big event.
Everybody with kids knows that there's never enough money to pay for everything that they need.
That's what it's all about. It's just trying to help folks out, you know. There's some folks that ain't as fortunate as we are, so, you know, we just try to help them.
When I start working in my shop, I just lose track of time. I've always been a hands-on guy. I like to build and construct things. And I always was interested in wood. I had a shop class in high school and built a table, still have the table today. The group of men there are all different types of walks of life. Some of the guys you wouldn't be friends with because of the different occupations we have. You know, you're not in the same circles. But we all have a common interest in woodworking. We made templates basically, and then I handed those out to various members in the group that were willing to work in their own shops, and then we would have work days and just build hundreds of toys. After we construct our toys, we'll dip them in mineral oil because that's as safe a finish as you can have, and it really brings out the color of the wood. We use maple, cherry, and walnut mostly, and those are just really striking colors when they've been dipped in oil. That's probably one of my most pleasurable events each year. We build birdhouses. We assemble them all with the roof, and we let the children nail the roofs on the birdhouses and take them with them, and just watching the expressions of the kids doing those things, I love it.
We are such a small community that we know everything, and in a family you have to have a support group, a strong support group, and that's kind of what the town council and Colony does. You know, this is the town that I love, and I want to do whatever I can to keep it running and functioning as it had always been since I was a kid. We try to educate, we try to motivate, inspire, we try to just keep everyone connected and informed about everything that's going on in Cullman County. The most enjoyable parts of being on the council would be the voice of people who normally don't speak up for themselves but have great ideas, and they have so much to offer. So I'm that person who can come in there and kind of help them get connected to actually just help everybody, and everyone grows. So that's my favorite part.
I've always wanted to play the guitar. I always envied those people who were able to play. They always seemed like they had a lot of fun. One day I just told my wife, I'm going to go buy me a guitar and I'm going to learn how to play. Grace Cafe is just a fun thing to do, and it's fun to see the people that we serve come together and share a meal and have a good time, and while it's not an earth-shattering thing to do, it's just a lot of fun, a way to give back. As much as anything, I enjoy watching the people enjoy and participate in the singing of the song. Music just has a way of bringing everybody together. The Bible says to make a joyful noise, and I guess we kind of just leave it up to ourselves to decide what joyful is. We make a noise and hopefully it's joyful to somebody.
community service is a responsibility.
My dad always said, whatever you do, son, leave the place in better shape than you found it. And I think those are pretty good words to live by, whether you're a co-op employee or whether you're just a member of the community.
I just like doing things for people. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I've contributed to people.
The way we were raised here in the South, I mean, you help each other out. Everybody I know, if they're asked to do something, they do it.
It's tangible to me. It's something that I can feel like I can make a difference in.
We don't get back out of obligation. It's something I think that's in all of us.